Hey guys, good morning. I hope this is working. I had some issues getting on a little bit earlier today, so I hope this is working now. My name is Courtney. We're about to get started with the yoga class. This class is going to benefit Purple Heart Homes, which they help to get reliable housing for veterans. So if you can make a donation today, that'd be great. If not, no pressure, no worries. I just want you guys to do this for yourselves. And we're just going to have some fun today. So I'm going to go ahead and start the record. Go ahead, start making your way from the couch or the bed and make your way down to the floor. Okay? I'll be with you in just a moment. I have my sidekicks here somewhere. Oh, they're still alone on the couch. I'm sure Monkey will be around eventually, but we're going to get started today in child's pose. Let me take my socks off. I hope you're all doing well today. Hope everyone's feeling good. I have a little bit different of a sequence for you guys today. I've already been sweating doing it myself, so we'll see what happens today, right? That's yoga though, it's just supposed to be fun. So no pressure. If this is your first time, don't get frustrated. Just trust the process, just go with what you can do, and you can always retreat back to child's pose. Sorry, with having dogs, I just have hair all over my mat constantly. So guys, in child's pose, it's gonna be a wide knee child's pose, so your knees are just a little wider than your hips. I'm also pressing my hips into my heels, my big toes are touching in the back. We're gonna walk our hands forward, coming down onto our forehead. And just gonna take some nice deep belly breaths here. So just checking in with the body. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And remaining active, I'm reaching forward at the same time, again, pressing my hips into my heels. It's a great time to connect the body with the breath. Taking a nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to move the hands over to the right side. Maybe the left hand stacks on top of the right. Again, creating space through this left side here. Imagine the breath going in and out through the ribs, in between the ribs to hit the lungs. On your next inhale, come to center, and then we'll exhale over to the left side. This time lengthening and creating space on the right side. Inhale, back to center. A few more breaths here. If you like to, you can massage the forehead by rocking the head back and forth. Inhale to raise up, coming up onto the hands. The wrists will be underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. For table pose, and I'm just going to rotate here so you guys can see for our cat-cows. And in table pose, I just want to tell you guys, press away from the ground. So if your back is dipped like this, go ahead and curve the tailbone and then press away from the mat. Excellent. We're going to inhale, raise the chin, drop the spine, raise the tailbone. Exhale, round the tailbone, raise the spine, drop the head. Inhale to come back out. And exhale. Do a couple more of these on your own breath. Find some free movement here so you can make little circles with the hips and with the back. Whatever feels good. You can also look back, bringing the shoulder to the hip, and then the other side, so looking back again, shoulder to hip. Just whatever feels good for you. Or continue to do your cat-cows. try to get a little warmed up here. And when you're ready, coming back to a neutral tabletop, we're going to take the right hand out to the right side, so it comes out and up to thread the needle, and then the right hand comes in between the left wrist, left knee, dropping that right shoulder down. And if you'd like to, you can reach that left hand out in front of you. Taking deep belly breaths here. And left hand comes closer to the face, press away from the mat to come back up. We'll do the other side. So left hand reaches out to the left. And then threading it in between the right wrist, right knee, dropping that left shoulder down. And again, resting the head on the mat. And if you'd like to, you can reach the right hand forward to open up that right shoulder. Right hand closer to the face, pressing away from the mat again, coming back into a neutral tabletop here. From here, guys, we're going to extend the right foot back, lifting it up. I'm going to externally rotate my toes, so my toes are facing out towards the right. Bringing my right foot around to the right side. And here, I'll keep moving so you guys can see. From here, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down where it's at. Toes are still facing forward. We're going to walk the hands closer to the body till we come up. Right hand rests on the right thigh. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bringing both hands down to the mat, coming forward. And then raising our right leg up, reaching it round back. Drop that right knee down. We'll do the left side. So left leg extends back, toes face out to the left, kicking them out to the left, and then drop it down. Walk the hands closer to the body, coming up. Left hand rests on the left leg. Inhale, right hand up, and exhale, lean to the left. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, back to center, exhale it down. Coming back again onto our hands, rest underneath the shoulders, right leg lifts and reaches back, toes down and comes back. Knees together here. We're just gonna lean our hips to the right, kind of like a little twisting motion, hips to the left. Because if you're like me, my hips start to cramp up a little bit. Excellent. And then from here, guys, we're actually going to tuck our toes under. Inhale. And we're going to lift the knees up. Exhale. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Untuck the toes. Tap them on the ground. Tuck the toes under again. We'll do it one more time. Inhale. Lift. Hold. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Good job, guys. Woo. From here, guys, we're going to tuck the toes and the hips back for downward dog. Walk it out. This is our first downward dog of the day, so check in with your body. See what feels tight. You can move around here. Your toes are facing in slightly. Fingers spread wide. Raise the right leg up high. Bring the knee into the chest. Bring knee to nose. And then press it back. Lower it down. Left leg goes up high. Bring knee to chest and then knee to nose. Press it back. And lower it down. Gazing towards the hands. Take tiny steps forward. About 8 or so, however many you can take till you reach your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Nice soft bend to the knees. Inhale to root to rise, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands at heart. Good job, guys. Inhale, arms come out and up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands at heart. Inhale, arms come out and up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands at heart. I think you got it now. Inhale, arms come out and up. Reach with intention. Little back bend if you like. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. We're gonna bend the right knee, plant the right hand down onto the mat. Inhale the left hand up, looking up. The goal is to try to keep the left leg straight. If you need to, you can use a book or a block or a shoe, whatever you got laying around if you would like. And we'll exhale the left hand, bend the left knee, and raise the right hand up, looking up. And then dropping the right hand down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soft bend to the knees again, rubbing onto opposite elbows and rocking side to side. Maybe a little wider stance here. Just make sure you relax the neck, relax the head. And again, you can swing side to side, or back and forth. Whatever feels good, and it's just releasing the upper back of any tension. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the hands out and up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands at heart. Good job, guys. Inhale, arms come out and up. A little back bend if you'd like. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back, high plank. In this high plank, I'm gonna lower the right knee down. So the right knee is down on the ground. Turn this way so you guys can see. We're gonna keep my right hand planted. I'm gonna rotate my left foot and reach the left hand up for side plank. And if you like to challenge yourself, you can lift the left leg up or keep it down, wherever you're at in your practice. Then dropping the left hand down, we'll switch sides, so back to plank, and we'll rotate. So left leg drops, left hand stays put, right hand lifts. And again, if you want to challenge yourself, you can reach the right leg up. I'm cheating a little bit because my foot's on my couch. Try not to cheat if you can. And dropping the right foot down, right hand meets it. Coming back to plank, shift our weight forward. If you'd like to, you can drop the knees down, lowering for chaturanga. Inhale for up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, shift the hips back, downward dog. Rotate again for you guys. We're still in downward dog, so taking nice, easy breaths here. Walk it out if you'd like. Gazing towards the hands, bend the knees, walk, step, or hop towards the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands at heart. Woo. Hairs everywhere. Hands on the hips, guys. We're going to step our right foot back 1 leg length distance. Our right foot's at like a 45-degree angle or at 2 o'clock. Hands are on the hips. Inhale, shoulders back and down. Exhale, fold forward for Parsvottanasana or pyramid pose. You're going to feel this on the back of the left leg, all the way up and down it. Go as far as you need to feel that sensation. Inhale to rise. Stepping the right foot forward, we're going to step the left foot back this time. So again, left foot's at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, shoulders back and down. Exhale, fold forward. Nice, easy breathing here. Inhale to come up. Stepping the left foot forward. This time we're going to step the right foot back about as far as it will go. And rotate. So we're parallel with your towel or your mat, whatever you have going on. Turning the toes in slightly unless you're pregnant. Again, both hands on the hips. Inhale, shoulders back and down. Exhale, fold forward. And if you need to readjust your stance by widening it or shortening it, feel free to do so at any time. Again, yoga doesn't have to be taken so seriously. It's whatever you need and whatever you need to get out of it. It is here for you. And then inhale to come up nice and slow, nice and easy. Beautiful. You can continue to have your hands on your hips depending on where you're at with your practice, or we can clasp our hands behind our back. Inhale, shoulders back and down. Exhale, fold forward. Relaxing the neck, relaxing the head. And we're also trying to keep the palms together. So I'm not widening my palms, I'm trying to keep them together, but if you can't, because you have tight shoulders, it's just something to work towards. Inhale, come up again, nice and slow, nice and easy. Hands back on the hips, take a breather. Inhale in. Exhale, fold forward, this time taking our first two fingers or peace sign fingers, wrapping them around the big toes. You can always put a slight bend to the knees here, letting the elbows poke out to the sides and relax the head. This is just to help you get a little bit deeper here. If you'd rather do one of the previous forward folds, feel free to. Both hands to the center. Inhale, halfway lift. We're going to keep our right hand planted. Inhale, left hand comes up, looking up. Maybe a little smile if you like. And exhale the left hand down. Inhale the right hand up, looking up. Exhale the right hand down, getting deeper into the pose. If you'd like to, you can put your hands behind you or underneath. Beautiful. Both hands back on the hips. Inhale to come up nice and slow, nice and easy. Woo. Rotating our feet to the front, stepping the right foot forward. Good job, guys. Inhale, arms come out and up. Little back bend if you'd like. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to step back, high plank. Shift your weight forward. You can drop your knees down if you like. Lower down slowly for chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, shift the hips back, downward dog. Walk it out. Raise the right leg up high. Bring the knee into the chest, the foot fall between the hands. We're going to pivot the back foot to come into warrior two. Gazing right over the right middle finger, or you can gaze towards the side, whichever feels more comfortable for you. Your right knee's not going past the ankle. It's right above or a little behind, and we're putting a lot of power and emphasis on this back edge of the left foot. So really engaging the legs here. We're really engaging every muscle, because we're reaching forward at the same time reaching back. To reverse our warrior, we're going to drop our left hand, raise our right, looking up. And then coming back, warrior two. Remember to breathe, deep, nice, slow breaths here. Straightening out the right leg. We're going to reach forward without dipping, so notice I'm not going down yet. I'm just going to reach forward and then dropping the right hand down on the top of the right foot or on the inside or on our block. Raising the left hand up, looking up, and also trying to peel this hip, this left hip back. Sometimes we want to kind of collapse in this pose. So remember to keep that left leg strong and draw that left hip back. We're not not finished yet. We're gonna bend our right knee, bringing our right elbow on top with our left hand. We're gonna come over our head just a little bit more, looking right underneath the left arm for extended side angle. Again, maybe a little smile, deep breath here. You might hear my husband change the record. No pressure. And then we're going to drop both hands down on the inside and step that right foot back. Downward dog, guys. Walk it out. We'll do the other side. Left leg goes up high. Bring the knee into the chest, the foot fall between the hands, pivoting the back foot again for warrior two. And again in warrior two, we're going to draw the fingers back, or excuse me, the pinkies back. Open up the chest, open up the heart. Try not to let your arms sink down, keep them up. Dropping the right hand, we're going to reverse our warrior, raising the left, looking up. Coming back to warrior two. Straightening the left leg out. We're going to reach forward again without dipping, then drop their left hand down to the inside of the left foot, raising the right hand up high, looking up. And again, don't forget to peel that right hip back. Start to bend that left knee, bringing the left elbow on top, and our right hand's going to come overhead just a little bit more, looking under that right arm. One more breath. Dropping both hands down on the inside and stepping the left foot back, downward dog, walk it out. Let's take a vinyasa here, so shift your weight forward for plank pose, lower down slowly, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, exhale, tuck the toes, shift the hips back, downward dog. Woo. Remember, at any point in time, you can go back to child's pose, collect your breath, get connected again, and then join us whenever you're ready. From here, gazing towards the hands, bend the knees, walk, step, or hop towards the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands at heart. Good job, guys. Woo. I'm already sweating. From here, guys, we're going to go to our balancing poses. So let's do tree today. So you can place your hands on your hips or keep hands at heart, whatever you're most comfortable with. I'm going to start you guys off slow here with kickstand. So I have my right foot on my left ankle. And if you want to take it a little further, we'll grow our tree by placing our right sole of our foot onto our left calf. And then if you'd like to, you can bring it up to the inner left thigh. Just make sure you're not touching your left knee at all. Beautiful. If you want to challenge yourselves, hands at heart. Inhale to look up. Then hands back at heart. If you're falling around, that's okay, that's good. That means you're building muscle and memory in the muscles as well. Trust me, every day is a little different for me. Depends on just how my body wants to be. But we're not finished yet. I want to try something else a little different with you guys. So we're going to bring our knee without dropping our foot, hopefully. Left hand comes out to the left side. We're going to use our right hand to peel this right knee out to the right. And if you want to challenge yourself, you can take it from tree, taking 2 fingers or 2 peace sign fingers, grabbing that big toe, reaching it out in front of you, left hand out to the left side, and then coming out to the left. Ooh, it's very difficult, especially when we've been holding this pose for so long. So whatever you like to do today, I just like to throw some challenges out for you guys. Then we'll come back to center, and lower it down. Shake it out. Woo. All right, get to do the other side. All right, right foot grounds down. We're gonna use our left sole of our foot to the right ankle first, just to find our grounding here. And then when you're ready, we'll bring it to the calf. I'm already feeling kind of wobbly. And then bringing the left sole to the inner right thigh. And again, finding our balance here. Focus. And whenever you're ready, if you'd like to, you can bring your hands to center, or excuse me, hands to heart. I'll join you one day. And if you'd like to challenge yourself, raising the arms up, looking up. And then bringing hands back to heart. And again, to challenge ourselves here, we're going to take our knee, our left knee, into our left hand. Right hand comes out to the side. And then we'll just peel that left knee open. Notice I'm keeping my foot engaged. Ooh. This side must be my difficult side. And again, if you'd like to challenge yourself, you can take 2 fingers in on the left foot, coming out to the side and looking back. It's not happening for me today. And whenever you're ready, we're going to come back to center, release, and drop it down. Woo. My right leg was killing me. I don't know about you guys. Woo. Shake it out, move it around, shake your hips side to side. All right, back to grounding our feet down 6 inches to hip width apart. Inhale, arms come out and up, reaching up, up, up. Little back bend if you'd like. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back, high plank. Shift your weight forward. You can drop down to the knees or chaturanga down slowly. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, shift the hips back, downward dog. Walk it out. Raise the right leg up high, bending at the knee, let the ankle fall to the left. Then bring the knee into the chest, the foot fall between the hands. We're actually going to press up into crescent lunge. So both feet are facing forward. Again, watching our front knee, making sure it's not going past our right ankle. From here, guys, we're going to drop our left knee all the way down to the mat. You can untuck your left toes behind you if you'd like. From here, then we're going to bring the elbows down the back side of the body, all the way down until we clasp our hands behind us. And we're just going to, let me get to where you guys can see. I'm just pulling down, my hands are clasped together, just pulling down, looking up. And then if you'd like to, you can also look down. Releasing our grip. We're going to plant our left hand down onto the mat. Inhale the right hand up and back, reaching back. And if you'd like to, you can try to reach for that back foot. Like I say, some days I can do it, some days I can't. And inhale the right hand up and over, coming back. And we're going to get into our deep stretch portion. So find that sweet spot. If your hip flexors are screaming at you, again, come back onto the knees, hands on the right knee. Everything's at a 90-degree angle. And just imagine that left knee going through the floor. If you're feeling extra flexible today, you can come down onto hands or down onto your elbows, depending on where you're at in your practice. So whatever feels good, or feel free to adjust and move as you go. We'll be here for a few more breaths. breath here. And again, feel free to go into child's pose if it starts to just be too much. I don't want you to hurt yourself, so feel free to go into child's pose at any time. And then we're going to shift our hips back, straightening out the right leg, letting the right toes come up off the mat, and just leaning forward. Again, if you like a nice calf stretch, you can take your right hand to the outside of the right foot and just pull that in. And then we're going to shift our weight forward again with a nice bend to the knee. We're going to scoot our right foot over to the left to come into pigeon pose. And again, this pose might be pretty extreme for some people. So with this one, again, if you have type hip flexors, it's going to be extreme. I have another one for you. I'm just going to explain this one for those that are already in this position. So guys, you can actually make this more difficult and also make it a little bit easier on you if you'd like. Bringing your heel closer to the inside of your right thigh will make it a little bit easier to lay down. If you want more of a challenge, bringing your foot higher so that your knee is parallel with the mat or parallel with the front, but just make sure that you're not just rolling over onto your right hip. You want to press that left hip into the mat. So wherever you're at, wherever you need a challenge, feel free to find that sweet spot, settle in, relax, and just imagining your hip muscles just releasing from the tendon, from the bone, just kind of sink into this pose. And for those of you that are like, yeah, right, this is painful, it's because believe me, it can be. So we'll come back onto our backs then for the recline version. So you can either start here by taking your right ankle across your left knee, or you can do it from all the way down into your back, wherever you're at with your practice. So if you're on your back, hands right behind the left thigh and pull that in towards you, keeping both feet engaged. Or if you're sitting up, just scooting that left heel closer to you to draw it closer to the chest. So I have a couple options. Hopefully that wasn't confusing. But wherever you're at in your practice, I have a pose for you. Because I want you to know yoga's for everyone. It's all still the same pose. It's working the same muscles. There's no reason to feel frustrated or defeated if you can't do something. Because as y'all can see clearly, there's a lot that I can't do. Be here for a few moments, so settle into your breath, in and out through the nose, nice deep slow belly breaths here. A few more breaths here. One more breath. To get out of this pose, guys, we're gonna come back onto our hands. I'm gonna tucking my back toes under. I'm going to press away from the mat at the same time lifting my my right leg up and sending it back. Walk it out. And if you're on your back before for reclined pigeon, just meet us in downward dog. Walk it out, guys. Raise the left leg up high. Bending at the knee, let the ankle fall to the right. Bring Bring the knee into the chest, let the foot fall between the hands. We're going to press up again for crescent lunge. Take a deep breath, maybe a smile, if you're feeling it today. And then when you're ready, we're going to begin to drop the right knee down, untucking the right toes if you'd like to. If you need more protection with your knee, keep the toes tucked under. And then again, we're going to draw the elbows down the back side of the body, coming all the way down until we clasp our hands behind the back. And again, clasping and pulling down the shoulders away from the ears, looking up. And if you'd like a variation, you can also start to look down as well. Then we'll release, coming forward. Right hand plants beside the left leg, the left foot. Left hand raises on the inhale and reach back. And if you'd like to, again, you can try to reach for that right foot, the back foot. Inhale the left hand up, coming back and around. And again, getting a little comfortable here, finding out where your sweet spot is. So if it's here, that's perfect. Keep your hands here. You're supposed to be feeling the sensation on those right hip flexors. So right in this kind of right hip crease. Again, if this one's screaming at you, we come back up to 90-degree angle, both hands on the left knee, and just imagine grounding that right knee through the floor there. Taking deep breaths. A few more breaths here. If you'd like to close your eyes and think of your intention, I know I didn't start one at the beginning of the class, but hopefully you all know that you can always focus on anything positive or anything you're in need of. Or maybe right now it's just something to be grateful for. Grateful that we have this sunny, beautiful Sunday to hang out and do yoga together, that we're able to. You're ready. If you're on the ground, make your way back onto your hands. We're going to shift our hips back, straightening out the left leg, letting the left toes come up off the mat. And again, folding forward. If you like a calf stretch, taking that left hand to the outside of the left foot and pulling that into you. Release. We'll shift our weight forward. Again, we're going to scoot our left foot over to the right this time. So just a couple scoots, scoot, 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 until we come down all the way into pigeon pose. And again, if you'd like to, feel free to turn over on your back for reclined pigeon. And again, I'll show you how to get there. And you guys should know by now how to adjust this, everything from your left shin down. If you adjust that closer to the body, it's going to be a little bit easier on your hip flexors. If you scoot it out to where you're parallel with the mat, we're going to find the most intense version of this. But if you're on your back, we'll start here, hands behind us, left ankle crosses over the right knee, and then you'll just use your right heel to scoot closer to the bum, so you get that to the chest. Again, working the same muscles, doing the same pose. Or feel free to come all the way down into your back, and pull the right knee into the chest, making sure to relax the neck and the head. I know I just cut myself off here, but the neck and the head should be on the ground when you're here. you like to, if you're in regular pigeon, you can come down onto your elbows. Making sure to tune into the breath, being mindful of the body as well. So whatever you're feeling in the body, just take it all in. This is the one time that we get to be on our mats for some people to really just check in with yourself and how you're really doing with everything that's been going on. Breaths here. One more breath here. Back onto our hands, and again, if you're on your back, just meet us in down dog. We're going to tuck the right toes under. We're going to press away from the mat, sending that left foot back to meet it, and walk it out, guys. Woo. Walking it out nice and slow. Maybe bending one knee and planting the heel of the other in the ground, and switching sides. Gazing towards the hands. We're going to step, walk, hop towards the front with our feet a little bit wider apart here. Nice bend to the knees. We're going to take both hands actually underneath our feet. So your toes are going to be touching your where your wrist meets your arm. So your toes are touching the wrist here. Bend the knees. And just let the elbows point out to the sides. Just hang heavy here for a minute. Just giving our wrist a break here. This is great. This is a great pose, especially if you're not used to doing a lot of down dogs or cobras or planks. Our wrist, it takes a while to build up strength in the wrist, so I don't want anyone to ever get frustrated if they're like, man, I can't even hold down dog. Like, this is difficult. We were all there, I promise. And releasing one wrist at a time. Again, locking elbows or grabbing onto opposite elbows and just rocking side to side. Inhale, halfway lift. This time again, making the feet a little wider, and take a seat from Malasana pose. So again, your feet are facing out, palms together to press the backs of the arms against the knees here. It's a great pose. If you'd like to go into Cobra or want to try Cobra out, feel free. You can start by coming onto the hands, coming up onto the tippy toes, and then just slowly rocking your weight forward, lifting one foot at a time, and then the other. I won't do that on camera because I will definitely bust my face. But if you're at home, you should definitely try it. Just make sure to put a pillow or something soft down to protect your face. And if you're in crow, go ahead and meet us back in Malasana. We're going to sit our booties down. You might hear my husband flip the record again. I'm not sure if he's listening or not. He might just keep listening because this class is going a little bit longer than I thought. But we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Hands can be on the ankles or on the tops of the feet. Grounding the elbows down into the thighs here and just leaning the chest forward. Inhale to come back up. Soles of the feet onto the mat. We're going to windshield wiper our legs back and forth here. Beautiful. Then bringing the sole of the left foot into the inner right thigh. Right foot comes to the right corner of the mat. Sorry, my feet are so nasty. My dog's hair and stuff is everywhere. Inhale, arms come out and up, reaching up. Twist slightly to the right. Exhale and fold. And again, you can always put a slight bend to this right knee as well. There should be a micro bend in it anyways. Inhale the hands up, exhale them down by the sides. Left sole of the foot, left heel to the left corner, right sole of the foot to the inner left thigh. Inhale, arms come out and up. Twist slightly to the left, exhale and fold. Inhale the arms up, exhale them down. We're going to come onto our backs for bridge pose, so our knees are bent, coming all the way back down. Beautiful. Hands down by our sides. Inhale, lift the hips up. Just need to get some nice back bends in here before we end. And exhale to lower down. Inhale, raise the hips, and again, if you'd like to, you can clasp your hands behind your back. Come in a little bit more into the shoulders. If you have will in your practice, you can go into will next. Exhale the hips down. Feel free to go into will if you like, or grab onto your ankles, or do your favorite version of bridge, whichever one you prefer. Either way, inhale, hips come up. This bridge pose actually helps to build strength in the hamstrings, which is great because when we stretch our hamstrings, we can overdo it sometimes if we don't have the strength behind it. So make sure you're doing a few bridges every day if you are stretching out hamstrings. And exhale down, all the way down, guys. Knees into the chest, rock side to side. Some self-love here, a little hug, squeeze. We're gonna release our left leg down to the ground. Right knee in the left hand, right hand out to the side, and just peeling that right knee over as we look to the right. Taking deep breaths here. Back to center. Another hug, squeeze, bringing both knees into the chest. Rock side to side. Release the right leg down. Left hand comes out to the left side. And we're using our right hand to peel that left knee over to the right as we look at our left hand. Back to center. Grabbing onto the outside of both feet, drawing the knees into the armpits for happy baby pose. Your favorite. Go rock side to side here. Rock side to side as well, as I've already been doing. Whenever you're ready, you can release your legs down. You can bring the soles of your feet together if you'd like. Right hand on the chest, left hand on the abdomen. Close your eyes. Let your breathing return to normal. Let the shoulders melt into the ground. And relax the jaw, the tongue, the teeth. You can stay in Shavasana. You can bend your knees and fall to the right or the left side if you would like to get up though. Protecting your head underneath.